Hello, everybody. Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. We are happy to finally be here.
Burr.
Got Jose with us today. I don't understand what's going on with him.
We finally made it to Charlotte,
Yeah.
North Carolina. We're here.
Okay. You were worried me. You weren't happy.
Well, it seems like people on our channel are fond of you more than they are of me. It's not even your channel. How the crap are they gonna like you more than me? Like, they act like I'm some type of crazy fool.
You're driving over the median, but that's okay.
It's like people treat me like I'm some type of jerk, and then they like you for some reason. Like, isn't this my YouTube channel? How the crap?
I like you.
I like you too. But it just seems like the subscribers are fond of you more than they are of me. They care about you more than me. Nobody asks, how's Jose doing?
How are you doing, honey?
Nobody ever asked me that.
I ask you.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah. You tell me I ask you how you're doing too often.
Sometimes you care about me.
I care about you all the time.
Quítate en medio, acere. There's a Cuban around here.
Yeah.
So, we drove in tonight.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to see much other than a lot of industry.
Yeah.
Now that we're here, we're going to drive straight into Charlotte. Now, I will tell you, it is a overcast day, so it's not the prettiest day to record. I would prefer a day that's kind of sunny and, well,
Yeah.
this is what we got.
Yeah.
Coughing a little bit in the morning after chugging down a bunch of frozen Starbucks.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes if you drink something
We're
frozen.
between Pineville and whatever the crap Matthew is on the south side. We're going to drive right through the south side of the city, which is predominantly Katie's people. So we're all people, so they're mine as well. We're all humans.
Yeah.
We're all humans and Cubans.
Yeah, for our subscribers, yesterday we did a live stream. And I was very stubborn. I'm sorry that you had to see my stubbornness. Sometimes I am stubborn.
Yeah, it's like,
And that is one of my qualities that I work on.
she's Irish, so she's gonna be stubborn as a rock. There's no doubt about that. The point is that nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
And you can't expect perfection from people,
No.
especially stubborn Irish people.
Okay, so we all have our qualities that we work on that it's like your mate is not perfect all the time. Sometimes they show, even your friends show qualities that are not always the best. Stubbornness is my quality.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
And I wouldn't trade you for a horse.
Yeah.
Or a mule. Now, a Mercedes-Benz or a Cadillac, man, I'd really have to think hard on that. Could the Cadillac give me happiness?
No.
Yes.
No.
Not as much as you.
Yeah. Ooh!
What you looking at?
It's pink!
It's a septic tank company.
But it's pink!
Wow. That's what I know I gotta do when I show up on a new car and you weren't expecting. Like, God, babe, I spent all of our savings on a Cadillac, but it's pink!
It's pink!
It's pink. Okay, so this is supposed to be a pretty nice drive. We're gonna find out. We're in Providence, by the way, and this, what's interesting about it, I hate the fact that we have glare because it's a sunny day. It's not a sunny day. It's a very kind of cloudy day. There's a lot of glare. This might be
I think I would actually get a Tesla.
I would actually get a divorce.
But it's because I don't exactly want to drive all the time. And it has, like, it drives you.
Yeah, for 200 miles. And then what happens after that? You gotta wait 8 hours to charge it?
No.
Yeah. You mentioned that again. You're walking home. Okay, we're in an F-250 or a 2500. Anything less than the twos.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I am totally wrong. I need a big car because I am a big girl.
I don't know what you need, but if you talk about buying a Tesla again, we're not gonna have a very happy laugh.
How about when Chevy starts making electrics? An electric truck.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be driving an old gas hogging V8 truck.
Okay, that's fine.
You know you married a man, right?
I am aware of that.
Okay. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. I like being married to a man. I only want to be married to a man.
I normally like to agree with you, but I won't agree with you on that one.
You want to be married to a woman.
That's how you know when you're talking to your husband, he's not paying attention. Like, I like being married to a man. And you're like, me too, honey.
Yeah.
That's how you know when your husband is not listening. When you're talking, but he's not listening, you know?
Yeah.
We're coming into Charlotte from the south side. What I found interesting is that Charlotte doesn't have like these major roads. Like in Florida, we have these grid pattern major roads, and here they don't have that.
Yeah.
Here it's kind of roads like this, where it's like you're riding through residential neighborhoods, and then next thing you know, you're in the downtown. So it's kind of a weird, definitely different layout than Florida.
That's one of your qualities. Like, not listening. Like, I'll tell you, hey, honey, I'm going to buy something. And you're like, oh, sure, honey.
Go right ahead.
The next day, I buy it. Why'd you spend money on that? It's like a whole thing. I'm like, honey, you said yesterday that I could do this.
Yeah. Yeah, I like being married to a man. Yeah, me too, honey.
I think we need to have some discussions there.
That's how you know when your husband's... If you wonder if your husband's not listening, just say something like, I like being married to a man. See what he says. Most likely, me too, honey. Yeah, I like that. That sounds like something we could do together. These guys don't listen. Usually it's the guy that's stubborn in a relationship.
Coming soon, Publix.
Oh, they got a Publix, man.
Publix, I like Publix.
Well, this is supposed to be a...
I guess I could live here because I got a Publix.
They don't have like major... Like this in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is in Montgomery. Ooh, I got the chills. Okay, so in Florida, this would be like a road in the suburbs. But this is actually like within city limits. It's weird how here, like, it's laid out like a suburb, but it's a city.
Yeah. Ooh, that brings me some flashbacks of Publix.
I like it like that.
Yeah, I took your dad to Publix once. I was trying to go into the aisle where it had gluten-free bread. It also had ice cream. And he was like, we can't go in that aisle. We can't go in that aisle.
Me too, honey.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you know you got a good one. When they buy gluten-free items. Yeah.
It ain't working.
No, it doesn't.
It's like we're in the city limits, but it feels like we're in the suburbs. It's like very strangely suburban feeling type of city. Like, these are all like suburban looking type of areas, like giant big suburban looking houses. I mean, it looks like we're driving to the woods, but we're in city limits.
I got Starbucks today. I forgot to put cream in my coffee.
She forgot to put cream in her coffee.
It actually tastes good because I got the mocha syrup.
She got the mocha. She got the mocha. The mocha. I hate recording on days like this.
I don't know what my stomach is going to do later, but it'll be alright.
What are you talking?
That's part of the
Well, that mattress was like a rock. I've never slept so bad my whole life.
Yeah. I kept having weird dreams.
Dude, that mattress... Did your back hurt today?
It doesn't
I couldn't
hurt.
even get up, bro. That mattress was so bad. And the pillows were even worse. And the pillows smelled like people's heads.
Yeah.
I should have like used more shampoo this morning. I don't want my head to smell like other people's heads.
Yeah.
Well, here's our Palma Basura. And by the way, I don't know if you can tell. I know it looks like we're driving through the woods, but there's actually houses behind these woods. So
Yeah.
now I'm kind of taking up two lanes here.
Yeah. And I
Because of
can't
this
wash my hair until at
Palma
least
Basura.
tomorrow.
You notice how many like snobby looking people they have here?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're driving around in like $8,000 Range Rovers,
Yeah.
and they're like
Mm-hmm.
wearing like a dress shirt that's been ironed in the
Yeah.
morning or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like super over the top, like too fancy for their settings type of people.
Yeah.
We should probably drive into one of these communities.
I could. They got walking trails.
It's like a weird mix between like apartments and then like
So this is like a walking city because they got walking trails.
walking trails and whopping cranes. And you know why it's called a Queen City? Because Charlotte was an Irish-German queen. The city's named after a queen.
I didn't know it was called the Queen City.
Yeah, Queen City.
I didn't read anything on this town before we showed up.
Wow. Okay. Hired. You're my realtor. Like, tell me more about this neighborhood. I don't know nothing. I just showed up.
Well, I don't live here. I can tell you things about Florida.
It's called Queen City. It's got 872,000 people, making it the second largest city in the southeast, other than Jacksonville, Florida. 2.8 million people in the metropolitan area. Relatively low crime rate. A murder rate just a little bit above the national average, which is okay for a large city. What else can I tell you?
The houses look nice.
7% Asian, 17% Latino.
Okay.
Not bad. It's a very diverse city. The south side of the city, which we're in now, is white. The north side is black. And on the east side, there's pockets of mixed areas. A little bit of everything. It was a very segregated city, and they didn't even consider the notion of letting a black student go to a white school until after the 1960s. But you wouldn't know that because you don't study cities before you go to them.
Really?
It's called the Hornet City.
I knew about that. I knew that, like, the characters from One Tree Hill used to come into Charlotte.
Wow. A TV show.
Yeah.
How professional of you to get your information on a TV show. That speaks volumes of your level of education. It's like a nicer version of Louisville
It is. I really like it.
with a touch of snob. In the short time I've been here, I've ran into people that are like, they think they live in London or something. Like, they're just like super sophisticated looking.
I've seen a few people that look very stiff.
Yeah, like they're just like they're way too not this guy, even the homeless guy's like, come on folks, be generous.
Like they're churning diamonds in their
George
stomach.
W. Bush. You see that George W. Bush looking homeless guy? I thought it was George W. Bush for a minute. Gas is a little high compared to other places we've seen so far. That homeless guy looked like George W. Bush.
Nah. He never gonna be there, man.
I'm not saying it was him. I'm saying it looked like him.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you ever disrespect me looking like an ex-president begging. Strawberry Hill. It's like a Lexington or Louisville before it got on crack.
That dog thinks he's fancy.
No. Temperature 69.
I will say I kind of like the houses here.
More Subarus than I have ever seen my whole life. This one's never. Ow! Ow! Flying! Oh, 250! Let's just grab the phone. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of just like scared
Yeah.
the crap out of me and like 5 other people.
Well, there's a truck parked in the way, so I don't really have a choice to
taco.
Ooh, taco.
There is a taco emoji.
You didn't know that? You didn't know there was a taco emoji?
No.
Now you know.
I have never used it.
Quick thinking on my part to just pull behind that truck. So this is like a church street where they're building like 10 new houses. They're almost done.
This looks like the place I would want to buy.
This looks like the houses they would want to build in Prattville. Except for they don't have enough Hispanic people to build them.
Yeah,
this looks like what Prattville's trying to do, except for what
they can't get workers.
What they do here in 6 months,
it takes them 6 years.
6 years because they don't have enough Spanish people to build these houses. This is what Prattville wanted to be. Bro, horrible lighting conditions to record. We have just really got a crappy day to record. Overcast, kind of gloomy looking. It's a great day to do some hood driverings. We got glare, we got gloom. This looks like kind of like a Louisville, like southern. Nice houses though. It's a nice looking city, and it doesn't seem to be like a trashy city. It seems to be like very sophisticated, very elegant. Compared to like the rest of the South, it's definitely got a touch of Northeast in here. Look at the size of those houses.
I will say I like the houses.
Yeah, it definitely has some character.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this glare, dude. We just got a bad day for recording.
Whatever, you're here.
Yeah, I have a choice.
You don't get here every day, so.
You know, for being a city this large, it doesn't feel as chaotic as, you know, as I thought it would. Este tipo se me atravesó, man. Lupe Fiasco. Yo, don't ever disrespect me looking like Lupe Fiasco.
I like Lupe Fiasco.
He is a talented artist.
He was on One Tree Hill.
Oh my, was he really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
No, he was performing on One Tree Hill.
You know who's from Charlotte?
Who?
The Baby. He's that rapper that sounds like he's whining all the time. Now, you know who else is from Charlotte? Anthony Hamilton. That is a artist right there. Anthony Hamilton did a lot. I thought he was from Kentucky because he did so many songs with Nappy Roots, and he did a lot with Kentucky artists to the point where I thought he was from Kentucky. He's actually from here. But he was on a lot of the Kentucky songs from back in the day. You know, like 2000s, you know, when they went through a period of kind of slower, not quite R&B, but yeah, almost R&B. Kind of, but not romantic. R&B is just kind of like real life. Like Life Jennings was an artist that was kind of like that style, where it was kind of not.
That's fancy.
Yeah, what is that? A museum or something? Apartments?
I don't know.
Yeah, apartments. Housing. And then Anthony Hamilton's from here, and that's a nice artist. You know, real musical talent. The guy's talented. You know. Good voice. The Baby, Total clown.
Thought you were talking about someone else. I was like, what?
Huh? The Baby. He's like the one rapper that sounds like he's whining when he raps.
Okay.
Never could, coming from the age of Ludacris, Eminem, and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Like these new rappers that sound like they're whining. Dude,
so yeah, the people back in the day had
Snoop
talent.
Snoop
Today,
Dogg.
like, you can
Snoop
get
Dogg.
famous for
Whining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony Hamilton, I will respect that guy. That guy has a voice. You know what I mean? He's just a good artist, you know?
Yeah.
But these, I don't know what the crap. Now, the next town over, Fayetteville. Whoa! You can see the skyline finally. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Look how high it looks. Is it up on a hill?
I
I
don't
think downtown's up on a hill. That looks cool. Well, Fayetteville has an artist called Murray. Now that guy
has talent.
Yeah. He looks like a fat version of 50 Cent, if you haven't seen his photo.
Yeah.
That kid has got to be the most talented artist in the last 10 years to come out.
Yeah.
He's got a voice. That guy could sing opera if he wanted to. Like, he literally has a voice. His songs are meaningful, touching. You know, he's got a voice. That's like the first thing an artist needs to have is a voice. You can't be a musical artist if you don't have a voice. By the way, beautiful colonial style homes between these trees. I think that's what they're called, colonial. I might be wrong on that. That's what I've always called them. I don't know what the right. I don't know if these are like. No, they're too big to be Tudors, aren't they? I don't know what the style's called, but either way, beautiful homes in these tree-lined avenues. Notice that as soon as we got underneath these tree-lined, there's the glare back again. For a moment we didn't have a glare. Big bungalows right there. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Anyways, he's talented. He's got a great voice. He's you know, when he first came out, he blew up pretty quick. I think his first song that blew up was Quicksand. He goes deep into the struggles of being African American, you know, not without whining about it. You know, he just explains the struggle. Very talented, very deep, lyrical, emotional. You can feel his struggle when he talks. You know, quite different. Just a unique style. Like, he's got his own way of moving his words. And he's from Fayetteville, and we were en route. Last time we were in North Carolina, you would hear his music everywhere. I was inside of a Waffle House, and they were playing his music on a. Running with a ladder. Is that Osama bin Laden? And don't you ever disrespect me looking like Osama bin Laden.
Oh my gosh. Can you even say that on YouTube? Wow, Jose, yeah.
Don't you ever disrespect me looking like Osama bin Laden carrying a ladder.
I think we're gonna have the YouTube police out on us.
No,
Yeah.
we're good. There's a New Yorker who does that. His name's Gorilla Nems. He's a New York lyricist, and then he also clowns people. Good hustle.
Why don't we just have a channel of poopy trolling people?
Look at this big church. It's like made out of real rocks.
Yeah, they did that back then.
And engraved in the stone it says, "I am the way."
Yeah.
Interesting architecture. I will say, it looks like a very elegant city. It almost looks like Louisville.
Yeah.
Before Louisville got on crack.
Yeah.
It's like a nice version of Louisville.
Yeah. Why don't you have a channel of poopy talking to people?
Hey, don't you ever disrespect me looking like Bin Laden carrying a ladder. It's funny because you're telling the person not to disrespect you, but you're disrespecting them. You know?
Yeah.
That's what's funny about it. It's like you're telling somebody not to disrespect you, but you've already proceeded to disrespect them. So how do you expect them not to disrespect you when you've disrespected them?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Oh, look at the cherry blossom.
This is gorgeous. This is absolutely a gorgeous city. Love it. Can you imagine this in the spring?
Yeah.
It's nice.
It is spring.
Like the trees are still dead. I mean,
It is spring.
Yeah, but the trees are still dead. The trees are still. I mean, like real spring, like almost summer spring, where everything's like already like in full green. This is still great and nice to look at. Can you imagine this in full bloom? Like, wow. I'm sure the allergies are bad, but other than that, I can imagine this place being gorgeous. There's not that much. Oh, there's a little bit of litter here, but not too much. Can you imagine this city like in full bloom?
I'm considering this city.
Dude, it's gorgeous. I think it's really expensive though.
It's probably got enough weather to the point it'd probably be good for me.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely roof screws. This is a wild animal. Do not. What is this guy got an alligator in the back of his truck? You see the sign on that? It's like 3 warning signs like do not remove, label, do not open gate, takes professional. Like, what do you got? An alligator back there, man? A Komodo dragon's gonna come popping out of that guy's truck. Notice how it's not tow strapped either.
Yeah.
It's like here's a crate with a bunch of warnings on it, just sitting on the back of his truck. It's not like tow strapped. Like you can hit a speed bump and a Komodo dragon comes popping out of the cage.
They should do that like some city, like to test people to see if they're gonna take something. Have like a do not open the gate thing to see if someone opens it, then have like a gator in there.
Hey, don't you ever disrespect me looking like a Guatemalan engineer. I'm not as good as that guy. He has like the right voice where he's like, don't you ever disrespect me, I'm from New York. Oh, skyline looking that way. Look at the skyline, look at the skyline. Oh, snap. 30-minute drive. Don't you ever disrespect me looking like a stereotypical jogger. Don't you ever disrespect me looking like a Miami Vice detective. It just doesn't sound, it doesn't carry, my voice doesn't carry, because New Yorkers are big talkers, man. You know, like New York people they're big talkers. I could never be like that good of a talker. You know, like people from New York, they're like, from New York, I got a mansion at Coney Island. Don't you ever disrespect me looking like Andrew Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, up to a homeless person. Did you ever disrespect me looking like a homeless Andrew Jackson? They just have a way about, I don't know. Just New Yorkers can do that. They're big talkers. That's a good one, though. And there are homeless people that look like Andrew Jackson. I gotta remember that one. Will you ever disrespect me looking like a homeless Andrew Jackson? I like you.
I like you.
All about. It seems like a very quiet, slow-paced city. Could it have more to offer, or should we just keep going to the next town? Look at a big city. Look at that skyline, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I already like this more than Austin.
I think I'm on. Oh, Boston's a dump, bro. Oh, red line. It's the red line. It's the red line. It's the red line. And there it is. There's the skyline right there. Check it out, guys. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna check out, man. We're gonna check out. is, guys, driving into Charlotte. As you saw, it wasn't a congested, I don't even know how to describe it, but it wasn't like a congested drive. It was just kind of like a very relaxing suburban type of drive to get here.
People walk.
Yeah, it seems like a very natural city. It doesn't feel chaotic driving into here. It doesn't feel like big city traffic. It just feels like you're driving through neighborhoods. And it's interesting how they've kind of have all their
Bamboo.
urbanization is kind of, you know, the urban industry and all that. It's like kind of out in the outskirts of town, and they left the center of the city kind of looking great. Check it out.